You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
What is up, punters and dribblers?
What is up?
Welcome back to another episode of the Hello Sport Podcast. It is the home on cold hard opinion somewhere in bias, but you get it. I don't have time. I had to get through it. So we're coming to you from the Playford Hotel loft suite.
2 room.
2 rooms. On Eddie's bed here. Robed out of our asses. Robe life.
Completely and utterly robed. Coffee's on the way. Full English brekkie or Aussie brekkie, I suppose.
Aussie brekkie, fuck the English.
On the way. Trying to digest what happened last night.
Yeah.
Now, we did have a crack at this last night. I would go on probably 10, 15-minute rants. Throw it at Tom. Tom was asleep. I said, "Oi, can't." He goes, No, start again. I do it again. Throw it at Tom. Tom's asleep. Now, once bitten, fucking twice shy or whatever.
Yeah, well, shame on you. Happened twice. Shame on me. Listen, in fairness to me,
it was rude.
It was fucking late, and
How late was it?
I don't know. It felt like it was after midnight, and we'd had a lot to drink.
Yeah, we had.
Responsibly. We'd had a great win at the casino responsibly. And you know what? I think it was a blessing in disguise on 2 fronts that it's probably going to look funny. And then secondly, I don't know that it would have been, I think it would have given me anxiety to see me drunkenly ranting about what the fuck went on last night.
Possibly, yeah. We did have a win at the casino. That's correct.
That's a real nice cock shot you're giving everyone there, buddy.
Sorry, mate. I had to put undies on because I was concerned about the nuts showing.
It was always going to happen.
We did have a nice win at the casino. We won $1,000 each. I'm just going to put that out there. We're pretty happy with ourselves. I also had $30 on number 29, my favourite number. It hits. Tom and I in the pursuit of glory go down swinging on those wings.
Not like the fucking Blues.
But we went down swinging. We had a fucking crack. At least we stood up.
For something.
And put each other arm in arm and we said, listen here, mate. Glory awaits us. Let's take this,
You either stand for something or you stand for nothing.
Let's
and we
take
stood
this.
For something.
Yeah, exactly. Let's take this 1,200-ish bucks or whatever I won and let's try and go to the moon.
Yeah.
We went down having one of the great cracks all time. But when it was all said and done, we looked at each other in the eyes and we said, if only the Blues did this tonight.
Exactly. If only the Blues had a crack. Before we get into fucking the Blues not having a crack, I want to thank now close personal friends, the Menenti brothers, helmed by head brother Ben Menenti of South Australian cricket fame.
Well, he's the matriarch, isn't he?
Patriarch. Well,
matriarch's a bit of work.
Matriarch does sound better. He's the matriarch of the Menenti brother family. Also, their old man coaches the fucking Aussie 7 side. Anyway, but they invited us down, got us, hooked us up. So it was great to meet those boys and to have a time. And they showed us around their city, and that was lovely.
It was lovely,
but. Also, shout out to Buff Lehman of Illogical Argument fame.
Buff, who I'd met for the first time yesterday.
Yeah.
Buff likes to muddy the waters.
Buff Lehman was all at sea with his arguments, but I wasn't in a position, again, in Buff's town.
No, you couldn't.
To call Buff on his bullshit. I just let Buff win that one.
You can't roll into...
I think I won it. And look, I'll give you a quick recap. He's an ambassador for the Fish, the Dolphins. I was like, how good's fucking KO Stadium? And he was like, eh. And I was like, you don't like it? He's like, what's that? It's a small ground. I'm like, yeah, well, it's a nice little area to sit and watch footy. I can go sit out on that balcony and fucking have a dart and a skew and watch the footy. He's like, wouldn't you prefer to play in front of 100,000 people? I'm like, well, yeah, Buff, of course. But I don't think the Dolphins are going to generate that sort of a crowd. I'm merely remarking about the I guess, the niceness of KO Stadium.
No. Can I come back in?
Are you telling me you wouldn't want to play in front of 100,000 people in a World Cup final?
That was it.
I'm like, Buff, that's not what I'm saying at all. But I see that you are rather combative on the issue, and I'm gonna cede ground here. I'm out of my depth. I'm out of my depth, Buff. I'm gonna let this one go. Good man though.
Great man.
But
the cherry on the
punch on.
cherry on the top was when he goes, "Yeah, I got you, didn't I?" I was like, at that point, a logic.
You'd like to see me go down.
I like seeing
in a
you go
funny
down.
sense. You would have reveled in it, and even you, because I was sitting there going, in my head, I'm going, this is out of control what Buff's talking about here. But I'm like, whatever. And I look at you and I just go, Buff's got me in a pretzel, bro. And he goes, yeah, because he's fucking talking out his ass. And I'm like, oh, good. Thank Christ.
Yeah, because you were worried about the pretzel you're in, but I was
like, this doesn't make sense, Buff. And I mean, it wasn't an argument. It was a very cordial conversation. But Buff, personal friend now, absolutely talking out his ass.
Yeah, he was.
And I just appreciated knowing at least that I wasn't going crazy.
He was prepared to get in a scrap last night, I think, Buff. And power to him, riding back into his town on his terms. And Buff's town on Buff's terms. All I'll say is I'll just warn the punter and the dribbler. If you are in Buff's town where things are on Buff's terms, be ready for the fight of your life.
Yeah, it's a fight of your life. Be ready to scratch your head because you don't know what's going on when it's in Buff's town on Buff's terms, mate. Like it's a different beast. It's a different beast.
A different kettle of fish.
And Buff knows it. Buff playing to the crowd, playing to his audience, captive audience. Everyone was pro Buff. It was a pro Buff audience, not a pro Tom and Eddie audience.
No, it wasn't.
So
who are you fellas?
Yeah.
Oh,
look,
have we met before? And I was like, tried to think about it, and I was like, no, I don't. And he's like, well, we obviously haven't. I paused for too long. I'm like, whoa.
Well, you asked, Buff. Like, I mean, if
I'm giving you the courtesy of trying to recall.
Because you seem to think like we have.
I know. And now I don't want to get caught out being like saying no when
we haven't.
It's definitely
like,
a yes.
Well, we did. So again, Buff's
note I'd had. Listen, we might have started on the double shot jammos at this point, so recall wasn't elite.
No, we weren't as sharp as we've ever been. Buff seemingly as sharp as attack. I did like how his sideburns came up from the beard into one of the sharpest points. I don't know if you noticed that, Eddie, but they like a fucking the top of a pyramid at the top of his just below his ears. Punters and dribblers. Again, Buff's town.
Buff's terms. And listen, Buff plays for keeps, and the sooner you understand that, the better.
Yeah. You ain't got a shot in Buff's town. Outside of Buff's town and not on Buff's terms, like you got a shot.
You got a shot.
Not much of a shot, but you got more of a shot. Not in Buff's town though.
No, not on his terms, Tom. Not on his terms.
Tell me we're recording this shit.
We are.
Good. So look, I mean, if you were fucking using the power of hindsight, we were already in the fight of our life before we'd step foot into the ground, punters and dribblers. Like other way around, dude. Yeah. We were already on the back foot. We were punching before we got into the ground.
Tom and I were behind enemy lines, having a crack on behalf of the state. Yeah, listen, Buff didn't rattle us.
No, he didn't.
Because Tom and I are gentlemen, and we're happy to cede ground to the unofficial mayor of the town, basically. Listen.
The Bobby Burke of Adelaide.
The Bobby Burke. Now, listen, I'm not saying for a second Buff's being caught on a courtesy bus.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
No, you're right. Or doing anything improper. But, I mean, if you saw the way Bobby Burke got around Bathurst and the reverence with which he was held, you'd know what we mean.
Yeah. If you know Bobby Burke, you get it.
Yeah.
Now, as Tom so eloquently put it, we're up against it. We're in the fight of our lives before we even knew it. Now, we head to the stadium. Great stadium.
Yeah, it is nice. First time to the stadium.
A nice stadium.
Adelaide Oval.
Adelaide Oval. looks like a bloody nice place to watch cricket. We weren't there to watch cricket.
No,
We were there to watch State of Origin, the pinnacle of sport.
Mm-hmm.
And
Food, shut up.
I ordered it.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Punters and Dribblers, we are brought to you, as always, by our good friends at Ned's, the number one betting platform on planet Earth in our objective, humble opinion.
But we are right. We're correct.
We are correct.
We are always correct.
Bit of an Origin special.
Oh, a special.
Bit of an Origin special for you. Place a head-to-head bet on Origin Game 1, and if your team is up by 6+ points at halftime, you win.
It's also first staked up to $250.
That's
which is
nice.
pretty good. This isn't like some $10, $20 pissy little offer. $250 stake.
For 6 points or more.
Thanks for coming. This is good stuff. Single bets only, punters and dribblers. No same games, no multis. T's and C's apply. Available on the website. But Ned's going the huge lift for the punter and the dribbler this Origin.
Huge lift. Now, also, if you want to join our very special private punting group on the Ned's app, it's called About Even. Secret passcode, dribbler. It's going to get you in.
Come in. Come in and have a chin wag.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest groups ever assembled by man.
Yep.
A lot of dribbling there, a lot of yarn, a lot of bets, a lot of fun. Come join us. Bet even, groups,
Origin special bets.
Neds. Come join us.
Manly. You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on screen or visit the website.
Adelaide Oval. Nice looking oval. Good looking oval. I'm not going to go on and on and on about the oval, Tom. I don't think it's important.
It's not. It's look, it's a good oval.
It's a good oval. And that's where
And
I'll
that's
leave
that.
it.
That's
and
where
that's
you'll
that.
leave it.
And that's that. Now, I was confident the Blues would win. Not super confident. Not the most confident I've ever been on a topic, Tom.
Yeah.
Certainly not as confident as I was that you were right in the argument against Buff. But confident nonetheless.
Let it be known, I was fucking confident in that argument against Buff.
Yeah, exactly. And I was confident you'd won it.
Yeah.
But you're a better man than that. Now, we did see Munster's missus and Munster's kid in the lobby of the hotel. Does that mean anything? Potentially.
Well, listen.
Did I also?
We also see Benny Elias of Tigers hooker, former Tigers hooker fame in the lobby. So did we also have fucking Tigers hooker Abby Coruscant, Cam Munster's wife and kid, Cam Munster anytime try scorer bet? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. And did it hit?
Yeah, it hit.
Well, yeah. You better fucking believe it. I think if I'm probably going to go back and excavate yesterday properly, Tom, probably need to go back to me forgetting a collared shirt and having to go up to Rundle Mall by myself to get something to wear. I think I was slightly flustered from that point.
Yeah.
And I don't think I ever really recovered.
It was a big shirt. It was too big. You got a huge blue shirt. Like
it's all they had.
It was.
It's all they had.
The poor kids rocked up, fucking puffing and panting. I'm already there with the Menenti brothers.
Yeah, I had to stand. There wasn't enough seats.
Yeah, he was just standing there with this huge blue shirt on. Fucking massive shirt, but. I mean, look, I can understand that was a rattling. And again, I was vindicated because I told you to bring a cold shirt. You didn't do it. It's usually a me thing to forget. So you were on the back foot. Again,
I wasn't able to wear my New South Wales.
That with Borf punching. We couldn't wear fucking our 13
We couldn't
pluses.
wear our 13 pluses because there was like a no sloppy Joe policy. We were behind from the jump. And I think it was probably more just a sign of things to come.
Yeah. Hindsight 2020 and all that shit.
Correct.
Listen,
can I say something? This happened. You'll be able to fucking remember this. After 3 minutes, I turned to you and I said, "We're going to lose this game."
Well, it wasn't looking good. We were certainly.
There was something. There was just something.
Queensland ran harder. They like. Firstly, I don't know, and again, punters and dribblers, we haven't watched. I haven't seen a replay. I've seen a couple of highlights on Fox Sports News.
Read nothing. Watched nothing.
Also, I haven't listened to Guru's podcast yet, but shout out to Guru for watching the game again. He watched the game twice last night apparently, and then put out a podcast reviewing it at like midnight. The cunt is a rugby league weapon in every sense of the word. But so it's we don't know. We could be fucking well off the mark here. Would it shock you? I know Hudson Young had some fucking errors in him, right? But I feel like if you just hook a cunt, like, I didn't think it was hook level. Like, get him off the field, don't let him back. Now, Liam Martin comes on, he scores a try. I get it, but I just was a bit like, that seems to me like a bit etch. Like, hey, sorry, dude, you had a couple. Like, he was kind of bringing the right Origin energy, I thought. A bit of that fucking chutzpah. Having a crack, taking it to the side, now again, could be wrong. Was sitting in the stands, power of hindsight, power of replay, power of commentary. I don't know.
When was he hooked? First half?
Yeah, bro. He was hooked early, from memory anyway.
But this, again, I need to stress, we are doing this on recall and recall alone. I can't be sure of anything.
At the best of times, my recall is bad. After a bunch of double JMOs rattled from Buff in Buff's town, Buff's terms, who the fuck knows what I'm getting wrong? But our attack was fucking disgusting, dude. Let's just say it was fucking disgusting. We had possession, we had field position, we had opportunities, and we couldn't. Oh, fucking, let's get another fucking Penrith player in the team. We thought that was going to make it smooth as silk. We couldn't do a fucking thing. Now, listen, Nathan Cleary's a great player. And we ask him to stand up in Origin, and he doesn't fucking do it. And everyone's like, he's like, oh, you know, he'll do it. Everyone talks every week leading up to every fucking Origin game. Everyone's like, oh, there's something in his eye. Maybe it's fucking a bit of grass or something because there's nothing in his eye. There's no glint in his eye. Like, and how the fuck do you have to own those situations, right? You have to be the man. And if we've got attacking footy, be the fucking man.
You got to be the man, man. Now, I completely echo your sentiments. I was saying to you last night after we'd lost, they're gonna, Joey and Cooper and all the analysts will come out and they'll say, well, he did this
bad.
And he did this
we're
and
actually
he
pretty
did this
good.
and he kicked well here. Listen, mate. That all might be true, but that doesn't change the simple fact that we went left more than we went right. We went to Luai more than we went to Cleary.
Luai was better than Cleary.
We didn't go to Cleary. You have got, on the right-hand side of the field, you had Tyson Frizzell, who was doing a job, Nathan Cleary, Turbo, and Fox, and they got fucking no seed. And we'll get to Tedesco. They got no fucking seed.
No.
They went left time and time.
And that was the Penrith thing. It was like, let's just do Penrith. Let's just go to the Penrith side. Let's just do Penrith. Now, the Liam Martin try was good. That was like, okay, Luai.
Liam Martin's a beast.
He is a beast, but that was like Luai putting, like, ball playing well. And he put Liam Martin through a hole. The fucking Crichton one, was that a kick?
Can't remember.
Was that off a kick?
Can't remember.
The Appy Coruscant one, thank you to Benny Elias for bumping into us in the foyer there. That was a random, like, what the hell happened here? It was like, that was like scrappy, crummy shit, right?
That was
like,
crummy rugby league.
That wasn't expertly executed rugby league football, enjoy your Origin footy, Phil Gould sort of stuff. It was crumbs. We didn't have a slickly orchestrated thing really the entire game. Nothing we did. Like, nothing. These cunts didn't look like they knew each other.
No, they didn't look like they knew each other. It was back foot football.
The Queensland, the hammer, try straight away. Where the fuck's Tedesco there? Again, I like Tedesco, great servant to the state. All of that shit, right? Love it. Love it. Captain of the country, captain of the state. Yes.
We're big fans of Skip.
We like, but you know, at some point, you know, you got to call it. Have we lost the last two series or the last one?
Last one.
Okay.
We've won. No. We've put it this way. We've lost 2 of the last 3.
Yeah, but I just want. This isn't like three-peat Queensland fucking territory.
No.
Teddy was nowhere.
Hammer's kick was it
on
Munster,
that first
Munster
try.
Put the kick in, I believe.
Yeah.
Hammer strolls through. If you check the replay, and I did, they had it live at the ground. Tedesco is on the far post from the try, not the near post to the try, if that makes sense. Walking. That's just a fact. That happened. Now, that to me is inexcusable at Origin level. You got to be, even if you're not there, you got to want to be there.
You got to at least look like you're
fucking horny for getting there.
You got to look like you want to be
like
there.
Even Turbo, I think, when he turns and chases, checks himself because he assumes incorrectly that Tedesco will be there begging for C.
Well, as a fullback himself, he's like, surely I've got my fullback behind me ready to clean this one.
Well,
No, he's
you
not
would
there.
assume, Tom, that your fullback's there to clean up a grubber into the in goal.
We've got too
Because
many.
that tends to be what happens.
We've
right?
got too many fullbacks in this state of ours, the greatest state of all, the state of New South Wales.
the state of states.
The state of states. To not have to put up with that sort of shit. Teddy had one of the great poo games in fucking Origin history. He's brought, like, when you see, like, he's not doing much at club footy, even though, like, and again, like Kempy, I was listening to Bloke in the Bar the other day, and they're like, yeah, you know, like, his stats are fucking pretty similar to Reece Walsh other than try assists. But they're not, though, right? Like, stats tell part of the story, and then what you see, they tell a part of the story, but then what your eyeballs see, they take that your eyeballs see the full picture.
Well, listen, your eyeballs see in colour.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Stats are very on the page.
Stats are numbers, mate. They're math. Math doesn't have 3D vision.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't have high definition, beautiful colours.
Stats don't see the context of the moments.
It doesn't see light and dark, shade,
No, it
shadow.
doesn't. It's not 8K or whatever the fuck it is.
I don't know what the eye's seeing. I'm going to say 100K.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, probably 100K.
Pretty good.
200K.
300K. Might be 400K.
Million K.
5, 6, 700, 900K. All I'm saying is stats part of the story, a small part, in my opinion. It's the eyeballs that do the singing for you. You wouldn't sign a player based on fucking stats alone. You'd go, I want to eyeball this beast.
I want to see this cunt get into his work.
I want to eyeball this beast. I want to see what he's all about. And when it comes to Tedesco, the eyeballs are telling a serious story. And
He's
it's
out
a
of
story about a captain who you could argue should be falling on his sword. I know it's hectic. I know it's wild. But sometimes, like sad things, hectic things, momentous things are hectic.
Yeah, hectic things can be hectic, dude.
Hectic things are hectic.
By their very nature, are hectic. This might seem a little, dramatic.
Verbose?
Well, no, verbose is when you use language.
I just wanted to use that word.
Yeah, I know you did, buddy. And it was, you know what? It was verbose of you to use it and inappropriate. Like, they're not going to change shit. That's the problem. They're not going to change a goddamn thing. And I get it, because that would be like a bit catastrophize-y. But we've now lost one. We lost last series when we shouldn't have. New South Wales has never won a game 2 in Queensland after losing the first game. How's that for a start?
Never. Are you serious?
Yeah. So let that fucking sink in. Never in the history of Origin have we won a game 2 in Queensland to keep the series alive. So that's fucking great. But there's a world where you go Nico Hines, Cody Walker, 5'8", fucking Trell at fullback or Turbo at fullback, Dill Edwards at fullback. Fuck, not Dill Edwards. I love Dill Edwards, but not another Penrith player, with respect.
Listen, you could probably argue that Dill Edwards has earned it, but we need to stop
This Penrith
picking
thing, dude.
Penrith players.
Sorry, too many.
Enough is enough.
Too many.
Enough's enough. Listen, Queensland don't pick every player from the same team, and they're doing just fucking fine.
Yep.
They're doing just fucking fine. Enough is enough. Now, you could argue that all the Penrith players are probably the best players for the job.
You could argue
that. But listen, this will pain me to say, Isaiah Yeo, love him. Maybe Cam Murray needs to go into the middle. Maybe now he needs to start there, because the ball wasn't getting distributed well enough in the middle of the field, in my opinion.
It was going left.
It was
and
going
left
it,
and left.
It was
again.
going left. Okay, probably had enough at the fucking left, don't you think? Probably had a little bit of an overlook at the left-hand side of the field. Maybe we go right. And when we go right, can we get some fuckers running onto the ball, please? Is that going to be too much to ask for?
A bit of fucking shape.
When the fuck...
Where's the shape,
Where's
dude?
the shape? When has flat foot footy been any good? I thought shape was the fucking bread and butter of this state, Tom. That's what I thought we were built on.
Or at least
if you listen to the interview with Matty Johns, you'd think that shape was fucking born in all of us. That we were dining out on shapes every night.
Yeah.
That's why I thought I like shapes, Tom, because I like shape and I like shapes.
No, it's not the case.
Not the case. We were fucking awful last night. There's no way of putting it. I know we were in the lead for a lot of the game. I know we were in the lead.
And
late
that
in
was
the
and
piece.
that was mainly because Queensland went quiet, not because we were overtly doing anything crazy. Like, where was our fucking mongrel in the middle? Payne Haas, again, like, he seemed to be good. I don't know, like, as in he seemed to rip, he seemed to have a crack. But our forwards generally, Tavita didn't do shit, respectfully. Like, we didn't have, every time Queensland ran the ball, they were running hard as fuck. Every time they tackled hard. Like, Reuben Cotter, my God, that cunt. Reuben Cotter's just an absolute animal.
We missed Jake out there.
We missed Jake out there, not to shit on Teddy again, but to get out jumped by a front row forward. I know he played for the Monstars in Space Jam, but like, how do you allow yourself to get out jumped? You're a fullback. It's your fucking job.
Get up.
You get outlet by Lindsay Collins.
Get up.
Great play from Lindsay. It ended up putting Munster over, which unfortunately, you know, it meant that our Omen bet hit, which I'm not happy about, but I was happy about. It's a conflicting experience.
Well, it's nice to know that you and I have still got it from an Omenry perspective.
We've still got it.
We've still
Do
got
you,
it.
Teddy?
I
We're
tell
sitting
you
here
who's got
fucking
it.
picking omens left, right, and centre.
We've got it, mate.
We've got it.
We've got it in spades, bruh. We have got it in spades. You don't. You've lost it. This isn't about you either. This isn't personal. Don't
No,
think for
it's
a
not
second that
personal.
this is personal. It's not personal. We love you and what you've done for the state. We think you're a fucking terrific guy. We think you stand
And
up.
I'm sure you're hurting today.
Oh, you be hurting, but we're all hurting, Tom. That's the problem.
And this is the way that we metabolize pain. It's through aggression and it's through aggression.
And it's through aggression and talking about shit that we know very little about. But I can't escape the feeling I have. And the feeling I have is that Skip's not up to it.
Skips maybe. Look, he's fucking. I don't want to start calling 30-year-olds over the hill, given I am 33. But
We are over the hill physically.
we're physically over the hill, and we're prepared to admit that. Well, I don't know about over the hill. We're on a comeback, actually, to be honest.
Well, but I think that you can come back up a hill of sorts, your own hill, your own middle 30s hill.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's not.
It's not a 22.
You never get to Everest.
No, God, no. Not that young, dumb, full of cum guy.
No, we're not full of cum anymore.
No, not like we were.
Not like we were. We were fucking full to the brim of cum at one point in all of our young
Listen, we
lives.
were overflowing.
We were.
We were overflowing.
Niagara Falls of cum.
Yeah. And those days are behind us.
They're behind us.
And I think maybe it's time for Tedesco to put his hand up and go, you know what? I'm not overflowing with cum now either.
I don't have as much cum as I once had, and it's probably time to give someone who is, full of cum.
Yeah, I want someone whose balls ache
Yeah,
because they just need to be milked.
yeah. Waddling around the joint with just huge fucking pulsating nuts. And I think that, man...
That's what the state needs.
The state needs a guy with huge cum-filled balls. I don't know whether it's Latrell, I'll take it. Tommy Turbo, I'll take it. Who's fucking got KO'd, which is... He's now out for our next game, which is terrific.
No, well, we've got to buy.
11 days, dog.
When's our next game?
I don't know, but I think it's...
It'll be tight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he misses it.
It'll be tight.
Now, I don't really know how to work out, because Tommy didn't see any ball.
No, he didn't. Because they didn't go right.
They didn't go right, but the defensive,
No, because they didn't get the ball. He didn't get the ball out the back of shape.
No, I understand that. He never got in any position to do anything with it. What I'm trying to work out is because Queensland scored at least 2 tries down that right side. They
Left
also
side?
scored, our right side was Tommy.
Their left side.
Their left, but
Yep.
our right.
Yep.
They also, Cobbo got 2. Fucking Munster got 1 down there. That was on our left. But how much of that Hammer's first try, obviously they put the grubber in, like Hammer on Tommy, how much of that is Tommy?
Don't know.
How much of the second Hammer try, Tommy was off. And fucking the Fox got burnt by the Hammer, who, if we're being honest, in quiet circles in the green room pre-game, we were like, Hammer's in some deep, deep shit.
Well,
In fact,
listen,
I
we
maybe
might have
left it on a comment of an article somewhere.
Listen, we might have talked a big a pre-Hammer game, and it basically revolved around the idea that astute minds were throwing around, not just ourselves, that Hammer was going to get pounded into the earth's core by a thoroughbred by the name of Tommy Turbo. That's what people were saying.
Yeah.
People that knew the game.
The
inside
water
out.
cooler comments where Hammer was about to get hammered.
Yeah, he was about to get nailed, if you know what I mean. Pegged even.
Pegged.
And that didn't happen. In fact, Hammer looked incredible.
He looked fantastic.
And that annoys me. It annoys me.
Skip, in terms of Manly, Skip DCE, 40-20, clutch shit, you know what I mean?
He's
clutch
good at them,
shit.
mate. He's so fucking good at them.
Clutch shit.
Munster was good. I didn't spend a whole lot of time looking at Queensland, I'll be honest. I was pretty focused on Camp Blue. And I didn't like what I saw.
No.
It was two-dimensional dog shit. I don't think that style of football would fit in quite nicely on a Sunday afternoon poo slinger.
It was poo slinger, dude.
We played
were
like
so
shit.
clunky,
I don't
man.
even know how we scored points.
Well, it was all through crumbs, rugby league crumbs.
Awful. Absolutely awful. Now, where do we go?
How do we fucking let a 2-point lead with like 12 minutes to go slip? Queensland had Tom Gilbert's dislocated shoulder. He was off the field. They had a fucking sin bin. Flegler got binned for the high shot on Tommy. I actually think that was an unfair sin binning. IMO. It didn't seem like it was that bad, even though it knocked him out. But like in Origin, enjoy your Origin footy, Phil Gould, sort of stuff like that go. That's what I would think.
I was under the impression that it was play on.
It was enjoy your Origin footy, right?
That's what I thought. I thought you sit back, you crack a beer, and you enjoy your Origin
footy,
football.
yeah.
Phil
But
Gould sort of stuff.
That's Phil Gould sort of stuff. But that's obviously not what happened. But to have him off, they had Gilbert out of the game. Someone else was injured. I think they had one cunt on the bench, dude. And we let him win it.
Yeah, because we didn't want it enough. Now,
what's the point in having Nico Hines in the side? It looked like he was he only came on when Tommy went off.
mate, stupid.
What the fuck's the point of having the Dally M halfback there?
You're
Like,
basically there for cover.
would he have come on at all in that game
No.
if Tommy hadn't gone
No,
down?
I don't
Oh,
think so.
we've got him as a dummy half backup.
I don't think so. He's there for cover, basically. That's all it is. He's there for cover in case of an HIA or an injury. If you're reading the game.
Well,
the way
what the
that you and
fuck's
I
the
do.
point of that?
Don't know, mate. I don't know. And you could be like, well, it's ridiculous to say that Queensland wanted it more. And maybe that's true. But actions speak louder than words, punters and dribblers.
Lots
Always
louder.
have, always will. You know what I mean? And I didn't see enough cunt out there last night.
You and I were musing pre-game about this, and it's proven to be true. That in Origin, you need to pick players who are job doers, looking to do a job. It might have even been the great and powerful Nate Miles who we were listening to say it. You need job doers looking to do a job. You need people desperate for work, out of work, desperate for work. trawlandseek.com, whatever the other fucking job sites are, but a cunt who's looking to do a job.
I'm talking about someone who's unemployed on the fucking bare ass.
Yeah.
You know, Great Depression sort of unemployment.
Reaching out to everyone on LinkedIn. They've got that many third, fourth, connections out the arse.
I'm
Like
talking
500
about.
of the cunts.
I'm talking about Russell Crowe in Cinderella Man with the hat out, begging,
Yeah. Give me a job.
"Give me work."
You know what Ruben Cotter is? He's an out-of-work job doer. Poundandseek.com.
Listen, he's looking for work, and when he gets a sniff of work, he'll fucking
Look
do
at
a
Lindsay
job.
Collins. I will do anything.
Anything
I
you
will
want.
out-jump the fucking number one fullback in the game, you'll have us believe. That's how desperate I am for work. I'll do that job. Oh,
Desperate.
someone needs to take a high ball off the fucking Blues fullback. I'll do that job.
Yep.
I'm Lindsay Collins. I'll do that job for you.
Did Tedesco, when Hammer scored, did he look like he was fucking unemployed?
He looked like he had a really fat cat, high paying salary.
Yeah, he did. He looked
And
he looked like a CEO
Yeah, he did, and he just slipped
or a
over.
board member.
Yeah, board or a consultant.
He looked like a consultant, and he sits on a couple of boards, and he drives a Ferrari. That's what I saw. I didn't see a bloke out there begging for work,
No,
because otherwise he would have been there.
slipped over. Also, that try that he almost scored, it was like you could have given that to Adokar. It was unmarked. Just a side note.
Well, listen, he could have.
Just a side note.
He likes. Listen,
We can't play rugby league, so we can't.
no, we can't. But I think we can all agree on both sides of the fucking border, getting pretty over him slipping over every week. Just get longer sprigs.
You obviously need like 12-inch studs. That's fine. If that's what we need, then
We
that's
can
what
get
we'll
them.
We have contacts, dude. We can fucking find you longer studs.
Happy to do it. Happy to find longer studs. Happy to put them in myself if needed, if required.
But he also slipped over like 6 minutes before the hammer was even near him. He was like 20 meters away from the hammer when he slipped. It was ghastly. Huddy Young. Where was Huddy Young? Like, Huddy Young.
He was taken off.
I know he was, but it just seems like a fucking. Did he come back on? I don't know. Blame it on the JMOs, but I don't know if Huddy Young came back. I didn't see Tavita do a fucking thing.
Listen,
Kicked from me. Freddie's like, I'll have a gamble. I'm happy to gamble responsibly, Freddie. That was irresponsible, dude.
I wanted Tavita to go out there and behave as advertised. You know what I mean? It's like if you buy something, you want it to behave the way it was sold to you.
Yeah.
And I was sold on TPJ going a little bit high.
Yeah.
I was sold on a man going out there with some rib stuff, some nut stuff, some cheap stuff, dirty stuff.
Rib stuff, nut stuff, butt stuff.
That's what I was sold on. I was sold on a bloke who may or may not get sent off, likely to get sent off. That's what I was sold on.
We got none of it.
The only bloke who went off for an HIA, I'm not looking for HIAs, but it was on our side of the field. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Flegler. Flegler did it. Flegler knew what it was about. Flegler was a job doer.
Well, he got the memo, mate.
Yeah.
And it said, go out there and do a job for your state. And what did he do?
Did a job.
Did a fucking job. Did a job on turbo. Did TPJ do a job? Not that I can recall. Payne Haas, yeah, he went all right, but was he the damaging fucking barnstormer that we all wanted him to be? Don't think so.
What is it about State of Origin that has got Nathan Cleary so rattled?
Probably.
What is it? Because he's a great fucking player. He's an elite rugby league footballer. Everyone is gargling his nuts as like fucking comparisons to Joey and shit. I get he's won like back-to-back comps. Phenomenal work. Great rugby league player. That drop goal he hit against Parramatta or whatever in extra time, that 40-metre field goal, 2-point, ice in his veins sort of shit. Where's the ice in the veins when the blue jersey's on? Where the fuck is it? He doesn't seem like I don't know if I've seen him set up a try in State of Origin. There, I said it.
Listen,
I don't know that I've ever seen him set one up. I'm sure he has, but I haven't seen it.
He's played good games, but he's never
been the best player in the team, I don't think, except maybe once.
No, that was that game two.
Game two.
But he's never dominated a game.
But wasn't that a game where we beat the absolute fuck out of them? Like Queensland.
It was like 50-0.
Yeah, so yeah. Queensland were bad anyway.
He hasn't won us a tight one.
No.
Put it that way. New South Wales don't win tight origins. We just don't.
We don't, dude. We don't. We have to beat the fuck out of you to win.
We've been over this ground before, and nothing's fucking changed. We need to plough you until you can take no more before we get dubs in Origin. We don't win the tight ones. We just don't.
Nah.
And it's fucking annoying.
It's just so
of course
annoying.
we've won some tight ones. Sure. I'm talking about us winning tight
They're
ones.
the exceptions that prove the rule, mate.
Exactly.
That's what some kind of. What about that game? It's the same thing with Cleary, right? What about that game too? He played well, and yeah, great, yeah, sure. He can play good footy. He has it in him. He doesn't though in Origin.
If you said, if I sat you down, and I said, let's be fair, Dink, and have a nice, honest chat with each other, and I said this: is Nathan Cleary a dominant Origin player? The answer would have to be no.
Would you, if you wanted, like, if someone was like, who would you prefer as your halfback in Origin, Cherry Evans or Cleary, based on Origin performances?
You'd have to pick.
You'd have to pick Cherry Evans.
You'd have to. Yeah, don't sook at home.
Don't
get
be like,
your knickers in
where's
a
your
knot.
fucking New South Wales?
Don't get your knickers in a knot.
We're fucking.
Tell the truth.
And also, we said it at the start. This is off very foggy memories.
This is off vibe and vibe alone. He might have played the game of his life.
He might have been man of the match. We might have won. I don't know. Did we win?
Did we win?
I don't think so.
Listen, I think we need to step back for a second and calm down. Now, where do we go? Where do we go?
I
think
don't know.
I think we're listen. If we were being fair income, I think we've replaced Tedesco. Mitchell comes back in for Stephen Crichton. That's one Panther player gone. I think Yoga.
Even though Stephen Crichton was probably one of
No,
the
but you
players
know what I
as well.
mean? I think we just need to toss things up a little bit. I think we just need to like go away from the Panthers just for a
Yeah,
sec because it's not working.
No, it's not.
I think Yo needs to be replaced by Murray. I haven't had a good look at Coruscant.
Yo to the bench.
Yep, Yo to the bench. Coruscant.
Coruscant, I think, was good from memory. I feel like he was good, but maybe we have two dummy halves again. Maybe we try Cook back.
Maybe we go back to the second
Maybe
dummy
we go
half.
back to
maybe
another
that is the
maybe
go.
that's-
Maybe
Because what? Do you just sit with Nico Hines on the fucking
it
bench?
seems like a waste.
Seems
It
like a waste of a spot.
Seems like a waste.
Just feel like
Seems
we're
like a
wasting.
waste.
Waste not, want not.
And I think, given that we've lost, given that we need to win, I think we replace Luai with Hines. I think we just get on with it.
But again, Luai was our better player.
I think we just get on with it.
But what I mean, look,
Let's just get on with it.
why don't we just fucking you want to blow it all up? You want to see the world burn?
Yes.
Let's go fucking Hines and Cody Walker.
Oh my God.
Give Nathan a spell.
It's
You
not
know
going to
how
happen.
I know it's not going to happen, but you know how like fucking Matt Hayden was dropped, you know,
Yeah.
in his career from the Test side. You can get dropped and come back. Sometimes getting dropped's good for you.
That would be biblical.
It would be biblical, dude. It'd be huge. But sometimes being dropped is good for you, and we have to win. And you can't tell me that going, oh, well, fuck, we'll stick with Nathan because that's definitely our best chance at winning. How the fuck can you say that? How can we confidently say that?
We can't.
We can't. Nico Hines, give him a crack. He's fucking won a Dally M. He's in good form.
He gives me balls overflowing vibes.
Dude, you want to talk about someone who's cummed up?
Yeah. We need cummed up individuals out there. Blokes with swollen balls who are prepared to do a job. I didn't see high knees out there.
Nah, there was no knees
I
up,
didn't
Mother
see
Brown
elbows
shit.
up.
Nah,
I didn't see fucking no guts, no glory.
nah.
Didn't see any of it.
I
And
saw
now
a-
I have to
saw a
sit
bunch
here-
of fucking consultants on fat pay packages.
That's what
doing
I
fuck
saw.
all.
I saw big fat corporate pigs doing nothing.
Yeah.
And now I have to sit here robed up, pissed off, in my suite, annoyed,
Yeah, in the fucking loft suite,
pissed off.
upset, 3 TVs.
Might be one of the shitter. 4. Annoyed.
Double shower.
Yeah.
Not that we needed it.
Well, we could have,
We could have, though.
you know.
We could have showered together
We
after
could
a
have.
fucking
We
long
could
night,
have.
but we
Listen,
didn't.
we didn't, but we could have. And is this relevant? Probably not.
Doesn't matter.
All I'm saying is those big fat corporate pigs need to fucking wake up. Did they go out to rural communities now? Go and fucking touch base with the people?
Well, I think they should if they haven't.
If they haven't, then that's exactly what the doctor ordered. They need to go out there and shake hands with fucking good, hard-working, honest New South Welshmen, people that grind day to day and just
Yeah.
want to be made to
Well, the
feel
people they're
something.
letting down. You know what Billy did say in his post-match press conference, which I saw, and
Oh God, Billy
he's
gets
like,
it.
fucking
He just gets it.
Queenslanders go through drought, flood, fire, famine. They're tough fucking people, and that's the way we like to play
Well,
rugby
they
league.
expect the same of their fucking
Yeah,
players.
yeah. Like Billy Slater, mate, you want to talk about rootable. My
Oh.
God. Fuck me, he's rootable. And listen, it does also, we turn our attention to one Frederico Fittler, who is playing for his fucking future here.
Yeah, yeah. If we don't win this game, Freddie's got to get dropped. But I do think, and this is why I respect Billy Slater. And obviously we gave Billy shit in the lead up to the game. Obviously we did that, but it was our duty. It was
We're doing our job.
our duty to give him shit, to try and muddy the waters, punters and dribblers. But him making tough decisions pre-series,
Selectionally speaking.
tough selection-based decisions before a football's been kicked, that's alpha shit.
Yeah.
Now we're on the back foot after a loss, having to make changes now.
Or not
seemingly.
make changes. Just go, hey, we're giving them another shot. It's like that. This was their shot.
We're
Because they fucked up last
Damned
year.
if we do, damned if we don't now. We're fucked. We lost last year. We've lost this game. No one's ever won a game 2 decider in Queensland.
No, New South Wales has never won.
Yeah, perfect. And our backs are up against the wall. The time is nigh for big, bold decisions.
Yeah, and Freddie, I don't know if he's got it in him.
But I think they need to go out, fair income, they need to go out and start shaking hands and kissing babies and reconnecting with the state.
Maybe we get him in the mines.
Just like doing doing jobs.
Get them out there doing.
They need to go
jobs.
do jobs around the state. They
Tough
shouldn't, They
jobs.
shouldn't be playing fucking club footy until game 2. They should be pulled out of all club footy. They should be going around doing jobs.
100%. 100%. They should be in the fields. They should be in the mines. And they should be working hard to make a living, to bring shelter from the rain.
Father, son.
Left to carry on. Blue denim in his veins. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. We haven't got working class men.
That's what we need. We need working class men.
We've got no working class men.
But I want to sing, whoa, we've got
heaps
working
of working class men. We've had them before. They've been working class. You know what I mean? They've been working class. They've fucking found their way to fat cat corporate consultancy
because they're
jobs.
powerful and they've got a lot of sway at the selection table, Tom. The big fat corporate piglet.
Yeah.
A lot of say. What happened to the working class man? The man who's got fucking hands as
Calloused
calloused as you've
hands.
ever seen. You touch him and you go,
Fuck, he's
that's
working
a man.
class. That's a man. He's still got like diesel fuel in the
Oh,
crevices
of
of
course
his
he
tough,
does.
callous hands.
Of course
Where's the
he
diesel
does.
fuel, you fucking fat cats?
And he's got a big bar of soap and he goes and scrubs.
Yeah,
and
he scrubs, mate. He scrubs. He uses a fucking steel wool to wash
and
those
he
hands.
gets in there and he fucking necks a beer and he has
Yeah.
another one. He sits
Yeah.
down, turns on the footy, and you know what he sees? He sees a fucking side full of no working class men.
Nah, letting the state down. He goes,
Disgracing
they
the
aren't
state.
that's not my team. I don't see myself in these players anymore.
No. I used to. Sure as shit used to.
That was fucking bad, dude. That was bad. That was as bad as you can have it. Because, like, a pumping is one thing. A pumping is like, we were all fucking awful. But this was like, Queensland were fucked.
Mate,
They had injuries. They had men in the bin. We were on the fucking front foot.
The fact we were even winning that game
Was ridiculous.
Was
To be honest,
absurd.
if we'd won it, it would have been unfair almost.
it would have been absolutely fucking disgraceful if we'd won that game given the performance. But it does show, right? It does show how beatable Queensland is. They're not that good.
The fact that we were even in it, if we want to take a turn
Queensland
to
aren't
positive town,
that good.
the fact that we were even in it playing as shit as we were.
That's what I'm saying. Queensland aren't that good. Imagine if we'd fucking played like working class, man.
Yeah. Imagine if we actually had a crack. Imagine if we had some job doers out there.
Different story.
Yeah.
Anyway, hot, bothered, little bit hungover.
A little bit.
Well, I've been more hungover. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. I did consider throwing up though earlier.
You know that I'm going to get on that plane. I'm going to load up Contact, and I'm going to see it out, Tom.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Shout out to Contact.
maybe just nick myself off a little bit of a vegan gum. Shout out to Native Seed, not an ad, and drift off.
Now, before we go,
Let's look at the round.
we're going to look at the round
Let's look at the round.
on behalf of our good friends at KO.
Yeah, who
Now, if you want to talk about job doers,
Yeah.
KO's the fucking.
KO's
KO's the
who's
platform.
doing it.
I tell you why they're a job doer, because they at least show every round.
At least they show every game, every round. you know?
Imagine being like, oh yeah,
we show some of it.
I'm going to come to work. I'm only going to work like I'm contracted to work 8 days. I'm only going to work 3 of them.
Yeah, I'm only there 3. KO, nah, we're doing it all.
Yep.
8 days a week they work.
8 days a week. Work that out.
8 days a week.
Tigers take on the Raiders.
I like the Tigers, dude. I like the Tigers.
I like the Raiders. Warriors, Dolphins.
Look, I think Tom Gilbert out now. He'll be out for a while. I was initially a Fish guy. Although I think Wayne had actually pulled out all the Origin players. I'm sticking with the Fish. Sticking with Fish.
Also, Buff going on and on and on about the Fish last night.
Yeah, but also I don't know that like I technically beat Buff in an argument though, so I'm wondering whether that bodes like if that's good or bad.
Warriors.
I'm going Fish. Fuck it. Fuck you, Buff. Respectfully.
Titans, Rabbitohs. Rabbits.
Rabbits. Yeah.
Sharks, Bronx.
Sharkies for sure.
Yep, agreed. Roosters, Dogs. Probably the Bulldogs.
Listen, I'm just gonna say the Dogs because I'm angry at Skip. I'm upset.
Cowboys, Storm.
Storm.
Yep. And Panthers, St. George.
I mean, Panthers will win because Nathan Cleary is a fantastic club footballer, assuming he comes back and plays. Like, Panthers are great. They're just not representatively fucking doing it for me. Even in the World Cup, dude. Anyway, I'm not.
Anyway, shout out to the punter, shout out to the dribbler, shout out to me,
Yeah.
and shout out to Tom. Shout out to us, probably.
Shout out to us for going the big lift, fucking rain, hail, or shine. Punters and dribblers, we are doing a push-up challenge for the month of June, which is fucking terrifying because we suck at push-ups. It's called the Push-Up Challenge. And basically, we've got to do 3,144 push-ups between now, which is the 1st of June, to the 23rd of June. It is in the number is not arbitrary, 3,144. It's the Australians who lost their lives to suicide in 2021. The focus of the push-up challenge is to raise awareness and reduce the stigma around mental ill health. Raise funds for 3 key mental health organisations, Lifeline Movember and the Push for Better Foundation. So we will get a link up in our bio where you can donate, but we're going to be fucking having a red hot crack. We're sort of looking at like 130 push-ups a day, which is terrifying, but we're looking at sort of just breaking it up into blocks of 10.
We're just strong. We're strong.
I'm looking to get rid of my titties.
Get rid of your titties, get jacked, get ripped, obviously get 6-packs, and
do some good for charity.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I think we're going to, Tom and I are looking at doing about 13 an hour, I think.
13 an hour with some good honest. Josh is doing it. I'm pretty sure Jarchi's doing it. There's a few people doing it, but the link will be in our bio if you want to join along with us. The website is thepushupchallenge.com.au for more information.
Righto.
That's us.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Could you two just not talk anymore?